Hey everyone, I'm Angela from Angela Wolf Video, and this is Video Tech Tuesdays, where we talk about tech specs and gear when it comes to video. And this is the first one I've done in a few weeks. I've been crazy busy this summer so far with shoots and editing, and I apologize for not being around on social as much. So I wanted to do something fun and quick today because that's how I'm feeling. As always, if you have any questions, put it in the comments below. And if you are watching this afterwards and it's not live, still leave your comments. Just use the hashtag replay so I know that you weren't watching it live. I didn't get a chance to answer your questions, and we'll go over it next week. See, I kind of have a new computer set up, so I'm a little like everywhere as per usual, so that's not really any different. But what I want to talk about today is Zoom, as per usual. That's all I ever talk about, I feel like. But that's like what the world is right now is Zoom. So basically, I know I've done a lot of these videos. The idea is that Zoom has come out with a few new settings to really help make your Zoom video recordings look better, and that's what I want to go over today. This is just an update video from some of my older ones to just let you know some new things that they are doing. So let me switch you over so that you can see all of my Zoom stuff. There we go. So the first setting we want to go over today is in the Zoom app. So let me make sure you all can see. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And of course, Instagram is a little fickle and they want this in a completely different format than the other people do. So that way, I think everyone can see. Perfect. So I'm in the app that's downloaded on your computer. I always suggest using the Zoom app while Zooming. It just works a lot more smoothly. You get more, settings, all that good stuff. So don't use it in your web browser. Make sure you're using it in the app. So once you're in the app, we are going to go over, let me move this over, to the little settings button, which is the gear in the upper right-hand corner. And then, let me see how I can fit everything onto my screen. All right, we're gonna go down to the video setting. There I am, hey. So you wanna make sure that you have HD enabled, first off. And then that is pretty much my main concern here. Can always touch up my appearance if you wanna have a nice finish on your face, but that has nothing to do with the actual quality of the video, so that's not part of today's talk. So just make sure this HD is clicked. All right, and then once you've done that, our next setting is going to be in the web browser. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. So if you're going to go onto the web host, log on at zoom.us, go into your settings tab on the side. I have it just here in personals. Go to settings, go to recording. And then the main one here we need to click is this one, record active speaker, gallery view, and shared screen separately. That is key. This ends up making your video look so much nicer. By recording everything separately, you have a lot more to work with in editing, and then also it's like a weird workaround to bump up your HD settings in Zoom. When you have this enabled, they actually give you better video quality as well, even though it's not necessarily set here. So that is the big difference from the last time I made one of these Zoom videos, is that they now have record active speaker, gallery view, and shared screen separately. Click that, have all of these clicked right next to it, and that's going to be the main thing. And as always, please, for the sake of your editors, or if you're the one editing it, always optimize the recording for third-party video editor. And this is a recent one I've been running into with some of my clients. Uncheck the timestamp one. People tend to check this, and then there's a timestamp in the bottom corner of your video, and I think it's a little distracting. It's hard to cut around, and I end up having to make like a giant logo to cover it up, because otherwise you can tell when there are cuts because the time's going to be jumping back and forth. So I recommend undo the timestamp, always optimize for third-party editor, and the big one for today, record active speaker. So short, quick, and to the point, which I never ever am. So that way you guys can all get back to your lives and have a great day making Zoom videos. But before you do that, I have a brand new download. Go to bit.ly/AWV Zoom guide. And that's a free download for Zoom tips and settings. So it has the settings we just talked about, but it has more settings. It has basically all the settings you want to set up for your Zoom calls so that you get the very best recordings. And then it also has some tips about how to like set up your ambiance, like your lighting, your audio, all that good stuff. So make sure you go and download this. It's absolutely free. There we go. At bit.ly/AWV Zoom guide. And then, of course, as always, if you have any video questions, if you're looking to start a new project, give me a call at bit.ly/callawv, and we can schedule a free video analysis call and go over what you have in your mind, and I can let you know what the project is going to entail. So that is pretty much everything I wanted to talk about today, trying to keep it short so that we can all get back to our very busy summers. I hope everyone's having a great week and had a great weekend. And I will hopefully talk to you all next week. All right.